Welcome to Neo Nexus. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. The C919 is more than just an airplane. It's a symbol of China's ambition to break the Airbus-Boeing duopoly. Developed by Comac, this jet is China's answer to decades of Western dominance in aviation. The C919 is a cornerstone of the Made in China 2025 initiative, aiming to boost national manufacturing and technological self-reliance. Its journey has been tough: technical challenges, delays, and a slow path to international certification. For China, every milestone is a step toward independence in high-tech industries. The real challenge? Engines. The C919 relies on Western-made LEAP 1C engines from CFM International, a vulnerability in times of sanctions or export controls. To truly claim independence, China needs a homegrown engine. Now Russia is stepping in, changing the game and sending shockwaves through Europe. The C919 isn't just about economics, it's about sovereignty and shifting global power. If successful, it could keep trillions of yuan in China and give Beijing new leverage on the world stage. The next chapter: a new engine and a new alliance. Russia is now helping China develop the CJ1000A, a domestic alternative to the Western LEAP 1C engine. Russian engineers are sharing decades of expertise in turbine blade technology, materials science, and combustion design. This partnership is a win-win. Russia gets access to China's market and resources, while China gets a shortcut to mastering jet engine tech. The joint venture between China's AECC and Russia's UEC aims to fast-track the CJ1000A for future C919 jets. For now, early C919s will still use Western engines, but the goal is a full transition to the Sino-Russian engine. This shields the program from Western sanctions and signals a new, independent tech ecosystem. Building a modern jet engine is notoriously hard. China's struggled for years, but Russia's help could shave years off development. This isn't just about one engine, it's about building the foundation for China's future in commercial and military aviation. The stakes: technological independence and a new global alliance. For years, companies like France's Safran supplied engines and expertise to China, hoping for partnership and profit. Now, with Russia's involvement, the EU sees its own technology fueling a rival, threatening Europe's aerospace industry. The fear: China and Russia are using European-enabled tech to build a direct competitor, undermining decades of Western leadership. Brussels feels betrayed. China is seen as exploiting European openness, then turning to Russia to bypass sanctions and restrictions. The EU's aerospace sector, a pillar of jobs and innovation, now faces a new state-backed challenger. There are deep concerns about intellectual property leaks and reverse engineering, especially with the CJ1000A engine. This isn't just business, it's a strategic threat, fusing China's manufacturing with Russian military know-how. The partnership signals a shift from cooperation to competition, with Europe caught in the crossfire. For the EU, this is a wake-up call. China may have been a partner, but now it's a formidable rival. The sense of betrayal is real, and so is the fear of losing technological edge. Europe's response will shape the next era of global aviation. Brussels' worst fears are coming true as the Russia-China alliance deepens. The C919 engine deal is the culmination of years of growing strategic alignment between Moscow and Beijing. Both nations are united in their opposition to the US-led order, pooling resources to create an alternative power center. Russia brings military-industrial expertise. China brings economic scale and manufacturing might. For the EU, this partnership threatens to create a closed Eurasian bloc, undermining European companies and security. The C919 engine is a dual-use technology, commercial today, military tomorrow. This isn't just about a new jet, it's about building a military-industrial complex independent of the West. European security planners now face the nightmare scenario: two authoritarian powers systematically eroding Western advantages. The aviation deal is a dramatic sign that the world order is shifting. Brussels must now confront a new era of technological and geopolitical rivalry. The Sino-Russian engine could shatter the Airbus-Boeing duopoly and reshape global aviation. Comac, backed by China and Russia, is poised to dominate the world's largest domestic market and beyond. The C919 could divert billions in orders from Western giants, especially as China leverages its Belt and Road Initiative to win new customers. This isn't just commercial competition, it's geopolitical, with aircraft sales as a new front in great power rivalry. The world may split into two aviation blocs, one led by Airbus and Boeing, the other by Comac and its allies. For Europe, losing the Chinese market would be a major blow, threatening jobs and supply chains across the continent. A rival technological standard could fragment the industry, with separate certification and safety regimes. Airlines could face higher costs and more complexity as the seamless global network fractures. The stakes, not just market share, but the future of global aviation standards. The skies are set for a new era of competition and division. European officials and industry experts are sounding the alarm. A senior EU official calls the Russia-China engine deal a strategic wake-up call, demanding a reassessment of ties with China. Industry analysts warn that even a less advanced Sino-Russian engine could disrupt the market, as Chinese airlines prioritize supply security over efficiency. European suppliers now face being phased out of Chinese aircraft, a process dubbed strategic decoupling by design. Lawmakers are demanding investigations into possible IP theft and tighter export controls on aerospace tech. The consensus: Europe must defend its technological sovereignty and respond with unity. Even pro-China business leaders admit the partnership is forcing Europe closer to the US position. The mood is shifting from engagement to protectionism, as China's ambitions collide with Europe's interests. The Russia-China alliance is redrawing the map of global aviation, and Europe is bracing for impact. The message from Brussels: the era of open, unconditional engagement is over. The fallout from the Sino-Russian engine deal is just beginning. The EU is likely to tighten export controls, investigate IP theft, and push for de-risking from China in critical sectors. For China and Russia, the challenge is to deliver a world-class engine. No easy feat, and failure will be costly. Their open alliance invites a more unified Western response, risking further isolation from global markets and technology. The aviation industry faces a period of intense competition and fragmentation, with new standards and higher costs. Airbus and Boeing will double down on innovation and government support to maintain their edge. Trade disputes and regulatory battles are likely to intensify. The C919 engine saga is a symbol of a new era. Technology, trade, and security are now inseparable. The next years will test whether the Sino-Russian alliance can truly challenge the West, or if technical and political hurdles will hold them back. For the EU, the path forward is a delicate balance. Protect its interests without shutting out China entirely. The skies ahead are turbulent, and the outcome is far from certain.